Hello gamers, it's Mew. Today we're going to be turning my favorite songs into Just Dance coaches and stages. So, Just Dance, if you live under a rock, is a game where you dance along to famous songs and musicians. It's a fun way to get exercise in without it feeling like a chore. It's also known for the fashion and the stylistic stark white skin and always having a colored arm, glove, or something on the right hand, basically to indicate where to hold the Wiimote, or I don't know. Well, it's mostly associated with the Wii, just because they kept putting out, versions of Just Dance on the Wii for, I don't know, 10 something years? Up until, 2020, when they finally stopped. So, I grew up playing Just Dance. My family loved to play the first version of Just Dance, which, my aunt had, and me and my sister hated it for no reason when we were really little, but we did eventually try it, and we did end up enjoying it eventually after trying it. And then our au pair, when we were little, well, still little, but a little bit older, also got us the latest version, which at the time was Just Dance 3, and then later, I believe it was her that also got us Just Dance 4. We actually own those two versions, so I'm super nostalgic for those. I haven't seen much of what the newer edition looks like, but from what I can see, I'm not the happiest with how the modern versions are, and normally I do love details, but I feel like Just Dance is more iconic when it's mostly big blocks of color, but some detail added in when necessary. There's more detail overall for the characters in Istanbul or the red girl's pink dress in Crucified. So I'm going to be drawing characters more in the style of 3 and 4 with their hard to see faces. So a lot of the music I listen to in modern day, not including stuff I found a long time ago and still listen to, for the most part, it's not songs that are in Just Dance. I briefly tried to look up, but yeah, no, it's not in Just Dance. A lot of the music I listen to is alternative, and I could understand why they wouldn't put Slipknot in Just Dance. And I mean, Slipknot concerts are known to be crazy. I've never been. I would like to go. And, seems like there's always mosh pits, but, still. However, I do think there are good, songs that I listen to that could work on Just Dance. And Just Dance says it's family friendly with stuff for everyone. But there is still songs and dances that are sexual, but still. Anyway, consider these what I would put in Just Dance if they hired me to design clothes and sets and all of that. Just Dance team, I'm open to jobs anyway. If you want to hire me, just so you know, that's kind of a joke. I mean, if that actually did pan out, that seems kind of cool. But I'm not a fashion designer. I'm more of a character designer. But anyway. So to start, I wrote down a few songs I listened to, and I read the lyrics of them to try and get a feel for, what they're about and get ideas. So these are the songs that I wrote down first. Sorority Girls by Mommy Longlegs, Velocity by Angel Spit, Weathercade by The Creatures, Spellbound by Susie and the Banshees, This Corrosion by Sisters of Mercy, Hot to Go by Chaperone, Rockstar by Lisa, Psychomagnet by London After Midnight, and Riboflavin by 45 Grave. So, Sorority Girls is a critique of fraternities and sororities for being mostly white people and mostly just a certain type, blonde girls and jocks. That's not to say all sororities and fraternities are bad. However, there seems like a lot of them are kind of bad. Plus, the drugs, the alcoholism, the rape culture. I'm not sure if YouTube will let me say that. I guess we'll find out. Stuff like that. So my concept for this was to do a group of 4 people who were probably not typically accepted into sororities and fraternities. I did a goth girl, a punk, I think I made her a hippie. I forget, I have to look again. And then a nerd. I didn't draw any of the stages, in my doodles in my sketchbook, but the plan is that I'm probably drawing them on a Greek street, either in front of a Greek house or surrounded by them. The designs themselves are fine, but I think I'm gonna make all the characters non-white. And okay, so it wasn't a hippie girl; she was a theater kid. But also, in the original concept, I did a punk, a nerd, a goth and then a black girl, and that just felt weird that she was defined by her race. So I'm making her into a theater kid. Also, obviously, because I'm not in a college, nor am I part of a sorority, I don't know everything, but this is what I know, I guess, if that makes sense. So next up, Velocity is a song about a dystopia where thieves thrive, people are committing suicide, and the president gets assassins to commit her murders, so his hands are clean, technically. The line, "This is what I will do," is repeated, and I interpret it as someone plotting to do something to make things better. Angel Spit is my ultimate favorite band ever, and it has been for 3 years, so I was very excited to make my ultimate favorite song from my ultimate favorite band into a Just Dance coaching stage. Their early stuff is very cybergoth. I'm not sure if the new stuff counts. I'm not a cybergoth. I'm just a big Angel Spit fan, but cybergoth fashion is so cool, so I wanted the coach to be very cybergothy. So, the first design was extremely cybergoth, but, nothing, too crazy or out there. I was a bit inspired by older pictures of Zoog, where he has this fake mohawk. I don't know if it counts as cyberlocks, and I know there's also, a whole debate on cyberlocks being appropriative of black hairstyles as well. I'm not black, so my opinion on that is worthless, but I don't know, I thought I'd mention it. It's Velocity, just because I, had the most ideas for this. So I noticed Angel Spit loves to use white, black, and red on cover arts. I swear, look at all of them. It's all white, black, and red. And a lot of the times it's extremely bright and stark. So I wanted to incorporate that. And while the original doodle was okay, I also wanted to experiment more. Though honestly, my second idea is mostly stealing that coat from the cover of the album art from the product, which is the album that Velocity is on. So since this is just character designing, I could also make the coach look like Zoog. So I also doodled Zoog's face in my style. I also played around with makeup, kind of. In the Kickstarter video for the product, Zoog wears this eyeshadow smeared around his eyes, but I also found a picture where his upper half of his head has black stuff on it. I don't know if that's a lot of eyeliner. That's a shit ton of eyeliner, dude. Or maybe war paint, I don't know. And then I tried 2 different hairstyles, one that's long down and kind of greasy, and then an asymmetrical cut with a long side. I didn't get to doodle the background, but I was going to make it more based off of the backset they used in the music video for Sleep Now, just more dystopia and broken and shit. Big Angel Spit fans will know that's from Hideous and Perfect, not the product, but shh, this is my love letter to Angel Spit. Angel Spit did black, white, and red as a background, and just a general color scheme, and they nailed it, so I want to do that as well. Obviously, because the coach will also be black, white, and red, I'll have to be careful on how I execute that. The only notable critique I got was to combine the coat with the more cybergothy design, which I wish I thought of that. That's so simple, and yet I didn't, and now I'm mad. And I also decided to give him real boots, which, yeah, probably, yeah. Next up, Weathercade is basically a song about things getting better and brighter, which is a nice sentiment, but I ended up cutting this for 2 reasons. A, I didn't want to do too many songs. If this video gets popular, I'd like to revisit, but for one video, especially where I've already planned a couple and duets such, this one is on the cutting block. And this one also sort of has a music video of it, and I feel like I didn't have enough ideas to make something more distinct from that music video. I'm not above, taking inspiration, but, I don't know. I don't think I have as many original ideas as I would like for this, so, yeah, that's why I ended up I did concept art, in my sketchbook, and then I didn't do anything else. Next up, Spellbound is a song about being under spell. Simple as that. So, obviously, there was going to be a witch. I mean, apparently on Genius, I think, someone said on Genius it was about love, but someone else was like, what the fuck are you talking about? So this is my interpretation, okay? I didn't look too much into it. I probably could have, but I didn't see anyone like Sue definitively saying, this is about this, Okay, so for the witch, I took inspiration from Susie's teased hair, her specific style of makeup, and a witchy dress inspired by Susie in the Spellbound music video, but not by a lot, mostly just the skirt. Because, Suzy Sue has such an iconic look. Literally, people, I don't know if it's, the mother of goth or something. Some kind of, she's, one of the first few goth bands. I don't know. I don't think she's, the first, but one of the first, if that makes sense. And then on the right was, just a random basic girl. I didn't spend much time on her. I wanted a witch with, very, eccentric, witchy fashion than just a girl being put under her spell by the witch. So next up for Spellbound, I made the witch dress black and purple with red lipstick because this is Miss Suzy Sue herself. I tested out batwing sleeves and a layered skirt with a sash tied around, but I'm still not satisfied. I completely forgot about drawing the face of Suzy, so oopsies. For the random girl, I thought yellow to contrast purple and blue for the jeans. I don't care much about the random girl's design, so she can just be as normal as she wants, So next up is This Corrosion, a song parodying nonsense lyrics that Andrew Eldritch, lead singer and frontman of Sisters of Mercy, thought former members Craig Adams and Wayne Hussey, he thought that they wrote lyrics in a nonsensical and a corrosive copy of Sisters of Mercy. This was another song that I also ended up cutting, unfortunately, as I wasn't exactly sure what to do. Initially, just based off the intro part, I thought it could be a choir, but that didn't work at all with the actual meanings behind the song. I mean, Just Dance will kind of do that sometimes. For example, I don't feel like Dancing by Scissor Sisters is in Just Dance 3. But, the, actual setting and stuff, it's, someone in, the Arctic, in, dressed up in, warm outfits. That doesn't have much to do with dancing. But, I don't know. So, maybe I'll revisit This Corrosion, but for now, it's just not happening. I'm sorry. So, Hot to Girl is a song about wanting to sleep with a girl. While there's more of a cheerleader chant motif to the song, I wanted to roll more with, the hot to go part, as in, a waitress. Because, hot to go, food, take a hot to go, So, I was, combining waitress outfits, that one yellow and purple outfit that was in the Hot to Go music video, and Chaperone's makeup style. I made this. I'm not sure. It doesn't feel very chaperone enough. Also, I still feel like I'm pronouncing chaperone wrong. If I'm wrong, I know people will correct me. So the one for Hot to Go, yeah, it's nothing new. Yellow and purple from that one picture of her. The specific style of makeup. I also tried to doodle her face, but it barely looks like her. And then I was trying to make the background look like the background and the cover art. Whoa. How do I phrase this? Not Rise and Fall of a Midwest Princess, but the single cover art. I was trying to reference that, but it didn't look good. And then also I was having a hard time trying to get the right shade of reddish brown to her hair, but I think I got it. I think after posting this, someone said I should combine cheerleader and waitressy stuff. So, sorry. Rockstar is a song about Lisa's experiences with fame, from homesickness for Thailand to her quick schedule. I'm not a huge K-pop stan, but I have a few songs by K-pop artists, and this is one of them. For this, I did make a design for it by combining a bunch of elements from her outfits in the Rockstar music video, as well as traditional Thai clothing. The hair is from the silver outfit. I think the crop top is as well. The earrings are from Thai clothing, and I believe the pants and skirt is based off both Thai traditional clothes, as well as that skirt dress thingy that Lisa wears with the head wrap. Honestly, I'm not sure if I'm even sticking with this. I might just scrap this because I'm not feeling really inspired by this. Even though I love the fashion in the music video, I don't know. Couldn't make it work. So, Riboflavin is a song about making fake blood for vampires. Yep, that's it. So, I was combining chef outfits with vampire motifs, mostly a cape and a batwing on the ends of her cuffs. But, unfortunately, I only made a doodle of it. I didn't go any farther, so that sucks. And then after these initial doodles, I started making more finalized drafts. So I took a picture of what I drew in my sketchbook, edited it, put colors on it, like doodled and stuff. So first up, yeah, I only made like 4 like more finalized drafts and asked for criticism. Like even though like sorority girls was like a really strong candidate, like I kept like putting it off, like because like 4 is a lot. I would probably need to make 2 canvases to do all this stuff for the 4 characters. But eventually, I started this and I was having fun with the idea for like a week. Like this is when I first like decided, hey, like one day, I was just like, hey, I can't really use the Switch because my sister took it. So what if I just played Just Dance? And I had a lot of fun. So I've basically just been exercising with Just Dance almost exclusively now. But then, making my favorite songs into like Just Dance like coaches and stages, it just after a week I was not really excited for it. Even with like doing Velocity for Angel Spit, like I've like still kind of had fun, but And so in the end I did what I set out to said. I gave the coach that Zoog coat. I still kind of kept the colors of this, like the cyber gothy inside. Um, I made like everything like on the inside, like inside the jacket. Pretty much everything is like black and white. Like the shirt is like black. The corset is white. The pants are white with sorry. The pants are more like grayish black with white uh pockets. I forgot the word. And then the dark black like fluffy things like warmers and red and white shoes. I think this was then when I realized my decision to do stark black, white, and red was biting me in the ass. I'm still not satisfied with this, but I don't know, man. Like, I don't know. Like I said, I was losing interest, so. And then, like, the background was kind of, as I said, stark black and white, except I think I should have pushed for brighter reds in the background for the sky. I was gonna, like, put, like, smoke, but I don't know. And this doesn't look like a dystopia, but, as I said, I'm sorry. I lost interest. I think after the My Little Pony video taking over a year, I think, like, that was worth it at least. Because that has like 10K views, which thank you guys if you watched that video. Thank you so much. But I think, like, I don't know, like, I just don't want to like force it. Like, I could have forced me to like do the other ones that I said I would, but would the results have been good? Would I have liked them? I don't know. Probably not. I'm still not really thrilled with this, but I'm happy to have like made a tribute for Angel Spit, so it's like at least I got something good out of it. But, like with the My Little Pony video, if I gain interest for this again, perhaps we can do a revisit. Perhaps we can actually finish the other drafts. But for now, this is it. I'm sorry if I kind of hyped you up with this video premise and then didn't really do a whole lot with it. I got one out of it. At least I got one final thing finished, at least. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to my Patreon for sneak peeks. And yeah, that's it. Bye.